All right, we are now live. Yo, everyone, this is your boy DJ Cool Thing. Welcome back to another YouTube live stream. This is DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing, Episode 4. We're going to talk about my new Imbros table scrim. And that table scrim, how we have a lot of plans for it in the future. Here's what, okay, that was just a, here we go. Here's the table scrim. As you probably see, it's white. It's from Imbros. We got a black table bag, and since we do have white, what we can do is we can go on Amazon, purchase a light to go along with it. So whenever I do like a school dance or whatever, I can turn on the light bar, turn on all the different colors, and maybe during dancing, we'll turn on the automatic, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So for those of you who are live with me, yeah, we have tons of different plans coming up for the table scrim. See, the table scrim was supposed to look like this. It was supposed to look all black, so it'll match my speaker stand scrims and really create an all black setup like I did before with this particular table cover. This is the Utopia Kitchen. This is the one with the tiny hole on it, which you can't really see. So that's the Imbros Light Stretch table scrim. It's a 4 foot. It's the only 4 foot that we saw. So what I actually might do right now is we'll look up a light bar and see which one we can actually light up using the table. So light bar. And of course we'll lean up against the we'll put on the floor. There are so many different light bars out there we can put on the floor and light up my table. Wow. Light bar for DJs. So what we can do, there's LED light bars there. There's party lights, which are you can plug it in, which that look really cool. But I think the best thing to do is get a light bar that we can put on the floor, and we can light all up, and it will look absolutely fantastic. I am really ready for this. We can actually get a pack of 2 disco lights to light up. But I think the best thing to do is get like a light bar to go along with. Let me see how much the ADJ is. ADJ. Light bar ADJ. American DJ Supply Mega Bar 95.69. Not bad. This is from American DJ. Yeah, this is from American DJ. This is the one I actually might get. 50 colors RGB with remote. Sweet. That looks really cool. See this, I can light up the entire table and it will look absolutely fantastic. So this is the one thing I will get next time is one of these ADJ light bars. ADJ product stores, there's the light bar configuration. That is so cool. That one is way too long. Wow, ADJ. Actually, we'll just look up lights for DJs. So we get up lights for DJs. Here we go, up lights for DJs, and see which ones are best for up lights. Okay, so Most of them are like park hands, strobe lights. We don't want a strobe. Let's see. I guess this Mega Bar looks really cool. Wow, Chave. Yeah, I don't think I want to get Chave. It's too much. It's too expensive. So actually, what I might do is get American DJ. The American DJ looks really cool. Hey, DJ Reflex, what's up, man? So yeah, welcome back to another YouTube live stream on the 13-inch MacBook Pro. As you can see, I'm getting the Adj Mega Bar. Me too. I'm actually gonna get this to light up my my Imbros table scrim, because I did get from Damian Cross. He said that to get an uplight to make it look to light it up. So he says throw an uplight under the table and light it up. We should do that. We should get an Adj Mega Bar, and the Mega Bar will sit underneath the table and it will light up the entire tabletop, the table facade. That's what I'll be getting as well. Yeah, me too. We're getting the same thing. So once I get the money, I'll be able to get that light bar. The bar is going to act as an uplight for my table scrim, which is white, and with the white you can actually light up the table, which I think is really cool. It really makes it stand out, make it look unique. So he also said to put the tabletop facade on there, and I said, yeah, I said I no longer need my tabletop facade since I now have the Pro X XS DJ SR2 flight case. And I also said that it pushes the facade off a table with the laptop stand that is attached to the Pro X case. And I do need that for the LED strip that is underneath the Pro X case. So the LED strip that's underneath the flight case, I might get 2 Mega Bars. Yeah, I'm only going to get 1 because I only need it to light up the table. That's about it. Yeah, me too. I love being a DJ. I look forward to so much new DJ equipment. So when it comes to my table facade, which is like a table scrim from Imbros, it's white, and I'm going to show you what is going to be lit up at when I get to a DJ gig. So yeah, I just recently acquired the table scrim. And of course, down beneath here, that is where the light bar is going to stick, and it's going to look amazing. I cannot wait to see what it looks like. So we definitely need to get a light bar, because I was actually continue using this. It used to be a kitchen, but I came up with some really neat ideas for uplights for my table scrim. And it's really going to make my DJ setup look very, very unique. It's going to look really good. And it's got a power cable. You can DMX it, which I think is really cool. That's what I actually might do in the future. I might DMX all of my lights, even my Mad Owl park cans I use for my party lights, for my main lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an Adj Mega Bar for the table, and we might get some DMX cables, some wireless DMX, and light up the entire table. It's going to look absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see what it looks like with this American DJ Mega Bar. It's going to look fantastic. It's going to look like something I've never had before in my entire life. And usually for a while now, I've been using this table scrim or this table cover right here from Utopia Kitchen. I actually might use this as a spare, maybe put this down in my bedroom tonight and see what we get. So, yeah, this table scrim, I'll be ordering that for my DJ facade. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, this is my Utopia Kitchen table cover that I've been using for a while now. And now that I have the Imbros, because of the pockets, the wiring pockets, having a light will actually really complement the white. So I guess I didn't fully get gypped as far as the color is concerned, because I actually was ordering a black scrim to match my, speaker stand scrims. But this is going to look super awesome when we get the American DJ Mega Bar, maybe for Christmas or something. That is one thing I'll order for Christmas, is I'll order the American DJ Light Bar. And then maybe we'll, maybe in October, November, we'll order a brand new mixer, a new audio mixer to, I guess, to replace my old Ep.4 that I've had since April, and it just hasn't been working right. I had to keep banging on it just to get it to work. So I'm gonna get a brand new audio mixer, maybe in October, November, or maybe even December. We'll get the American DJ Mega Bar, which will light up my entire table. That is going to look absolutely fantastic, especially during school dances. It will really stand out. It will really light up the, it'll really light up the place. I'm excited to see what it looks like in the future. So yeah, this is the 4th episode of the DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing video live broadcast. And yeah, it's really going to light up the place when I use things like the table scrim. And I am so glad I got the Imbros table scrim when I did. It will really complement my DJ setup as a whole. So not only will I have our main lights for the crowd, but we'll also have something for the stage. And that is going to be the American DJ Mega Bar. I mean, it's less than $100, which is still good. It's still a reasonably priced light bar. To basically, I don't know if we're going to lay it flat, like straight up, or straight forward. Maybe we'll do straight forward. It'll look better with it straight forward. Since my table scrim is going to be so high up, because my table is height adjusted, and when I bring it all the way up, we'll have to bring it all the way up at an angle so it can light up my entire DJ tabletop scrim. And I will take a picture of my entire DJ setup in the future whenever I do get that light bar. I'll be doing my video on Friday morning, a quick little video. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. And if you haven't checked out that video already, make sure you do so. It's a really great video about my new table scrim. It's the Imbros table scrim. And if you want to, you can subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a brand new video or go live. So there's my new video, DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing, episode 4, plans for my new table scrim. And that is basically adding a light, like an uplight, to better complement that table scrim. Even though it is white, it'll look 100% fantastic with the white, and it'll really show up on the white. So this is my new video. It's called "They Gave Me the Wrong Color Scrim." and that was just a side video discussing my table scrim, because I didn't really expect that table scrim to be white. So that's why I thought I got gypped. But that gives me an opportunity to up my setup a little bit with an uplight, especially for weddings and school events and my church events. Anything I want, I can light up the table. It'll look 100% amazing. And it looks like something I've never seen before. It's going to look amazing with a white scrim. So there's a lot of ups and downs to the white scrim. One of them is adding a uplight to light that thing up. It's going to look fantastic. So I definitely need to go back on Amazon and get the Adj, the American DJ Mega Bar. So it just adds another wash light to the scrim. Hopefully that does, doesn't happen to me too. Well, if it's white, then it's a compliment to add an uplight and make it look 10 times better. We'll really light up the table and add that nice professional, different colors to the scrim, the one scrim. So I've been looking at different light bars I can turn on and maybe set to a different wash light, maybe an automatic. So there's a lot of plans for that scrim. And that's basically to light it up on the bottom. It'll look amazing. I mean, it's going to look amazingly awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting the American DJ light bar. Wow. Okay, so the Mega Bar. Okay, this compact 22-inch LED light bar is perfect for any indoor venue that wants RGB color mixing. Okay. But it can also be used for a white table scrim. Okay, with the included wireless remote, the Mega Bar from American DJ allows you a high level of control with this lighting unit. The wireless remote to control features such as blackout and other built-in programs like flash, DMX, addressing, and RGB color changes. The LEDs in this American DJ Mega Bar are rated 1,000 hours at a max power draw of 18 watts, along with the ability to daisy chain power from ins and outs. You can get 7 operation models, including manual, color mode, color change mode, color fade mode, auto program run, sound active mode. That's great for weddings and school dances. The sound active mode, DMX, and so much more. So there are so many features about that American DJ Mega Bar. It's going to look amazing. Okay. But yeah, it's going to be a great light bar to really complement my Ambrose table scrim that just arrived today. And that is just amazing. I'm really happy that I got that scrim. And I mean, it's not a big deal that it's white. Yeah, it's not a big deal that it's actually a white scrim. With that, sometimes having a white scrim, a white table scrim is a good thing because you can add uplights. Same thing with white speaker stand scrims. You can actually add par cans to the lighting and it will look fantastic. It'll look super amazing. I'm really looking forward to getting the Mega Bar from American DJ. Okay, so we're going to skim through. Yeah, it's got so many features, it's hard to tell what some of the key features are. I mean, it's going to be an awesome light bar. So be on the lookout for that later on this year. So later on this year, be sure you be on the lookout for a brand new addition to the DJ setup, the American DJ Mega Bar. Because it has so many LEDs, it will really make my setup really stand out from the rest. It'll look unique. And it's going to look like no other DJ setup that's out there. Because I know some people actually have a white scrim, and like a white table scrim, along with white speaker stand scrims, and they light them up. I mean, it's not really that common to have white, but white is a good thing because I can actually light it up, and it will look super amazing. It'll look unique. It'll be a quite unique setup in the future, especially when I get back to work doing weddings, school dances, and stuff like that. It'll really make it stand out, and it'll look amazing. I cannot wait to see what it looks like in the end. So I will take a picture of my new setup with the new table scrim for DJ Reflex's brand new video for his DJ setup review. I'll send him a picture sometime tomorrow or so. I'll set up actually tomorrow I'm at church. So Monday or Tuesday, I will take a picture of my entire DJ setup. Whenever I have the time, I'll set up my table. I'll set up my speakers and my lighting bar. I'll set up pretty much everything, and I'll take a picture, and I'll send it to DJ Reflex for his brand new, one of his future videos to review setups like I do. So I will have an updated setup very, very soon, especially with the white. Yeah, with the white scrim. And for now, we'll use the disco ball and see how it looks with the disco ball. Because the disco ball will act as my uplight for the scrim until I actually purchase that American DJ Light Bar, that American DJ Mega Bar. So until I buy that ADJ Mega Bar, the disco ball is going to be my uplight for now, just to test out, to see how it looks. Because we haven't really tested it out yet, but we will. We will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. So we will definitely have a brand new light in our setup. Just imagine how cool it's going to look with the brand new light. Oh, man. I am so excited for this new purchase. The American DJ Mega Bar. And that will light up my table and make it look all nice and neat and presentable. I mean, it still look nice and neat and presentable with the light. And it will look super cool. It'll make it stand out from the crowd. It'll make it look, it'll stand out. Look very, very unique. And different. I mean, my setup is very unique. It's already a very unique setup already. So I'll definitely get a light bar from Amazon in the future, maybe for Christmas or I don't know. We'll figure something out and see what it's going to look like in the end with my new facade, my new table facade that you put on. So it's basically a table facade. It'll hide all the cables from underneath. It will light up my table, make it look very unique. And as far as routing the cables, I guess we'll route, I guess from the front. Yeah, we'll route underneath the scrim. Actually, not, because with the light, I mean, help me guys here. Help me. So if we route in the front, yeah, if we route in the front, it's just going to look awful. Especially routing some of the cable from the speakers through that wiring pocket. Maybe we'll just route it from the back up to the front. That'll be awesome. I mean, it'll look nice and clean and presentable still. So whenever I get time, I will definitely test out my entire setup in the future. What else can we talk about? But yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, look how awesome it looks. This is on Instagram, and it'll light up the entire facade. I'm excited. So it has a wiring pocket, so I don't know if I'll route it in the front or the back, because it's a 20-foot audio cable running from the Ion 12P Maxes up to the Tion A4. I guess we'll route it to the side, like the front of the table, and then we'll route the cable, that connection up to Tion A4, and it'll look nice and clean, presentable. Especially with the wiring pocket, so we'll route it on the side so it doesn't look too bad, especially on the front. It's going to look nice and clean and presentable when it's all done. Especially with a light bar, we'll plug it in and we'll use the remote, and we'll use auto mode, maybe sound active during the dance or whatever event it is. So I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the future, which is the American DJ Mega Bar. And that Mega Bar, it's going to make my table scrim stand out from the crowd. It's really going to make it look colorful, if you will. I couldn't think of the right word to describe how awesome this setup's going to be. It's going to be very colorful. It's going to look amazing. Very unique. So be on the lookout for that. I am super excited about what's to come in the future for my setup with the ADJ Mega Bar. Or I might have to get something cheaper if I'm not able to afford the ADJ Mega Bar. Maybe I'll get like one of those Chinese light bars if we can't afford the ADJ one. I mean, I got plenty of time to figure out the right light bar to purchase for my table setup. So it's going to look amazing. But as of right now, we still got my old disco ball party light. That party light will be used as well. I guess we can try using that at a future gig. We'll light up the entire table. So we'll try out the disco ball and see how it looks, because it's the same thing as using a disco light. But yeah, good times ahead. Good times ahead. And other than that, my setup's actually looking amazing. So in this video, I'm actually going to give you guys a short YouTube update. I'm currently at 236 subscribers. So if you want to, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a brand new video or go live. It'll really help my subscriber count. It'll help me create more live streams using my phone, and it'll just be an amazing time. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe on my channel, because I currently have 236 subscribers as of now, and I'm working towards 1,000. Yeah, I'm still working towards 1,000, which I still got a long way to go till I hit 1,000 subscribers. But maybe it'll happen sooner before you know it. All I have to do is put out the right content, and for people to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so they get notified when I upload a brand new video or when I go live. And I think from now on, we'll start creating custom thumbnails for all of my live streams. It'll show how far I've come over the years. So we got one watching right now. Hopefully we'll have some more viewers later on today. But yeah, we might get the Adj Mega Bar, or the Mega Bar. Either that or maybe even some Chinese uplights that we can that'll be easy to afford. I don't know what my plans are, fully, but I would love to get the American DJ Mega Bar, but it's $95.69 for this one light bar. I mean, that's not too bad of a price. We'll try some Adj par cans and see what we can find. Adj par cans. Yeah, we'll search for some Adj par cans that we can use for uplights. So yeah, there's a lot of Adj par cans out there, especially for uplights, and use as an uplight. This par can right here is amazing. It's from U-King. It's called a U-King par can. Yeah, there's an American DJ, Adj flat par tri par can there. I don't know about that one yet. Okay, so it's actually got a stand, and I can lean up at an angle, but I'm not really sure about this particular par can and the amount of LEDs that it has in it. There's also Chauvet, which I'm thinking about. I mean, there's so many. Yeah, there are so many brands out there. It's really hard to choose the right par can for uplights. Okay, the Chauvet wedges. Yeah, I would actually get one for uplights, but I don't know. I don't know about the price. The price is more than what I can afford, especially with the Chauvet DJ light here. That is way too expensive. $300 for that one light. Finding a light is really, really hard. Okay, there's also a Chauvet wedge tri, which is $119.99. Not buying it. So yeah, I mean, it's just really hard to find the right light. But I think if we can't find anything else, we'll just go with the American DJ. Yeah, we'll just go for the American DJ. Yeah, we'll go for the American DJ Mega Bar and see if that will do the trick. It probably will, because it's one light. It'll cover up so much space on the table facade, or the table scrim, I meant to say. So I'll probably get the American DJ Mega Bar. It'll be easier to get than getting another par can and have it light up half of the table. So yeah, I actually chose the perfect light, the American DJ. Yeah, I chose the American DJ Mega Bar. It will light up the entire facade at weddings, sweet 16s, and bigger events like that. It'll really look awesome. It'll look so cool with that, park with that light. So we'll get the Adj Mega Bar. Here, I'll probably get the Adj Mega Bar. Those are amazing, from what I've heard. Here we go, the American DJ Mega Bar. This one's cool. See, American DJ. That looks awesome right there, if you guys can see. So there's 8 more left in stock. I mean, if I'm not able to get the American DJ Mega Bar, then we'll have to choose something else. I mean, we can get what we can get. I'm not hoping for an Adj Mega Bar right then and there. Especially if they run out of stock. I'm not looking forward to, I'm not really expecting one. I'll just get whatever I can get and see if we can find an amazing light bar that we can put underneath the table to really light up the table at future gigs, especially when I get back to work in September. It's going to be amazing. Really looking forward to it. Like, really looking forward to it. So if you want to, you can make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you get notified when I upload a brand new video or when I go live. And this has been a very successful live stream here for DJ Cool, the DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing episode 4, talking about my table scrim, which is from Bros. And that was actually from Dwayne Dixon or Damien Cross. I don't know who suggested the Bros table scrim. But, I got gypped on that one, especially with the color. I mean, I was actually expecting a black one because it said black. But white is good too. I'm not here to brag about my table scrim, And I'm going to fix you guys. I'm going to put you guys right over here, nice and slow, so we don't mess up the video. I'm going to plug you guys in. I'm going to unplug the fan. And we'll plug in our computer. And there you go. See, I'm not really expecting a Adj Mega Bar for an uplight. We'll just get some random uplight that we can easily, that we can afford very, very easily. So I've been looking at Amazon and seeing what we can find. Okay, disco. Whoo! That is so cool. Yeah, there's a disco light. That looks so amazing. $39.99 from this Sun. I don't know how to pronounce that. We'll just type in disco light. Oh, that's with strobes. Disco light. There we go. Disco light. There are these smaller ones which don't do too good. Wow. But I think we'll just get the Adj Megabar because we can actually use that remote to have like a steady light or the flashing lights or the strobes or whatever, whatever we want. I'll get the Adj Megabar. So that's my final decision, the Adj Megabar, if I can afford it. If not, they'll have to choose the next best thing. Because I know we are getting a light bar to light up my table scrim. Since it is white, it'll actually show up quite good. I'm looking forward to it. But I will take a picture and post on my Instagram and post on my Twitter account. I'll post it all over social media for my DJ setup. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is almost an hour long. Well, it's close to an hour long. Wow, we've been streaming for almost 43 minutes, which isn't too bad for an episode of DJ Talk with DJ Cool Thing. And speaking of DJing, since we're talking about DJing stuff, I'm actually going to church tomorrow, and I get to play music for Beach Church Youth. It's going to be awesome. I got over 32,000 local tracks to play from at the church. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, we got over 32,000 local tracks on my computer. And be sure to look out tomorrow for another gig log. Yes, another gig log is coming your way. I'm excited. Since I'll be using my laptop, just the laptop, I can use my phone to record the gig log. Because this is what I usually use for recording my gig logs is my iPhone 10, 256 gigabyte silver AT&T. So I got my iPhone 10, and this is what I used to record my gig logs with, and it's a great device to record gig logs because it's very easy. It's very easy to tote around. Just put in your pocket, and then if you want to record an update, just record on your phone. If you have a Mac, you can AirDrop those clips from your iPhone into your Mac, and you can edit the video. That's how I do my videos, is through the iPhone, and that's how I did today's video. Is I edited and I recorded and I edited and I uploaded directly with the iPhone. So let me take a look real quick. I'm gonna see if my music shows up in Spotify. So we're gonna check on the DJ laptop. We'll open up Spotify. We'll have it turned on. Okay, there we go. We'll close out of the Google Music Manager in order to need at the current time. I'm gonna close out. So go to our local files, and it's still there. It's still there. And let's see if it'll actually play this time. So this is just me pretending I'm at the gig. I turn on my computer and I want to see if it actually pops up instead of having to disappear. We're actually going to go to local files. We're going to go to filter. We'll search for wow hits and we'll see what shows up. So it still plays. That's amazing. Oh yeah. Let's see here. King of my heart. Of the outcome. And it sounds really good. Really good. And it works. I'm glad it works. Man. Sounds really good. I'm really impressed with the results of having my local library on my internal hard drive or my external hard drive. And I got 32,739 tracks for tomorrow. So this is some of the stuff I play at like the fall kickoff on September 13th. So that's how it works. So that's basically how it works. And then you can go back to the filter and type in whatever you want and play it, which I think is really, really cool. So Spotify is definitely the one app we'll definitely be using tomorrow at church. I'm excited. So we're having some barbecue. So on Monday, be sure to look out for a gig log. We're going to call it the Beach Church Youth Barbecue 2020 because it's the first time you ever get to use the laptop. Or we'll call it Beach Church Youth and we'll put the day's date because it's just normal service. It's actually be an amazing gig log if you want to check it out because I know most of you have been dying to see a gig log. So Sunday, you'll get a gig log. So we'll definitely have a professionally made gig log coming up on Monday. So I'm actually going to edit and upload on Monday. So I'm actually going to edit Sunday night and then upload it on Monday morning to create that thumbnail and to create, to upload the video. And it's going to be an amazing time. I cannot wait. So I'll be at my grandma's house tomorrow because I got Beach Church Youth tomorrow. We got Spotify as background music. So we're basically going back to the roots. Before I bought my first controller, before I started my YouTube channel, before I started anything. So we're just going to be using just the laptop and Spotify. Since carrying the controller, the table, my DJ boxes, everything else is just way too much to carry around. So we're just going to be playing music from the MacBook Air using a church, a table from the church. There's maybe I'll take my table cover or something like that. Maybe I'll put that in my Joy-Con bag or something. Maybe we'll take that table cover just to hide some of the cables. Make it look all nice and neat and presentable. I mean, it's going to be a side setup, just plug it straight into the speaker and I'm good to go. So be on the lookout for another gig log. I'm super pumped about this one because it's for Beach Church youth and playing background music through Spotify, my local music, within Spotify and playing music from the Spotify library. It's amazing. And there's a whole bunch of playlists I can play from and the entire local files library. It's amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. And let's see if this will actually work this time. So we're actually going to go to summer. We'll go to a random playlist to play. Maybe some summer hit, U.S. summer hits of the 80s. And it still works. No matter what, it still works. So there's my local files. There's my, it really works. And we tested out yesterday. It works amazingly well. So Monday, be on the lookout for a gig log coming your way. This will be gig log number 20. Let me figure it out. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. Okay, we're actually going to the gig logs under playlist. Yeah, this will be gig log number 24. My 24th gig log coming up tomorrow. I'm going to start recording it tomorrow. I'm going to have it uploaded by Monday. I will figure out what else we'll have in store. I mean, my favorite gig will always be the Daddy-Daughter Dance. Absolute favorite. That is my most favorite gig because it was the last gig we had before COVID, before things went ballistic, when it comes to DJ gigs, having to social distance and wear a mask and all that kind of stuff. It's just crazy. So that was the last good DJ gig, and that was a Beauty and Her Beast Daddy-Daughter Dance at River Oaks Elementary School. And this will be my first ever church gig of 2020, so it's going to be awesome. I'm going to call it Barbecue at Beach Church Youth. And they'll put mobile DJ, church DJ, and it's going to look absolutely fantastic. So I know you guys are super dying for a DJ gig log. Those are the best videos I've ever recorded because they're unedited, uncut, no mess ups whatsoever. So that's pretty good. So be on the lookout for a gig log. I guess that's why I like the gig logs because there's no mess ups. There's no having to, edit certain parts out, which I rarely do. I put in all the clips in as they are. And the gig log, gig logs are just unedited, uncut, and there's no mess ups. Just record whatever, because it's a gig log. So I kind of like gig logs. They're the best. I guess what I should have done with this particular gig for Beauty and Her Beast Daddy-Daughter Dance was I guess I could have taken off my table, like my controller, my computer, my laptop stand, the microphones, everything off, and just put the table cover on the legs. It'll look amazing with that. So, looking forward to that. In the last couple of years, I mean, I've been doing YouTube videos since October of 2018, when I started my DJing career, and look at me, 236 subscribers. That's pitiful, especially when it comes to subscriber count, especially compared to DJ Bright Eyes. DJ Bright Eyes, he has a lot more subscribers than me. He has 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, he's over 1,000 subscribers, and I don't know what to do about that. Okay, DJ Bright Eyes likes the photo I sent. Oh, yeah, of all the small things. Okay, yeah, he just saw it. That was from yesterday. So, it's currently 6:22. This will be the last video for the day until tomorrow when we record our gig log. I'm excited, and then we'll have it uploaded on Monday. We'll have a new thumbnail, like an amazing thumbnail with pictures of the gig. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Oh, man, this is going to be so awesome. I cannot wait for this gig. This will be the first Sunday that I'll get to use my laptop because for a couple of weeks now, I've been using the iPhone. As you guys know, I've been using the iPhone to play music from Spotify, from Tidal, and it would drain the batteries. So to save battery life and still have a gig log, we're actually going to be bringing the laptop here, the DJ laptop, with the Spotify app, with my local files, the streaming library, and so much more. I'm sorry about all these notifications. So yeah. All right, be right back, guys. Yeah? Sure. All right, guys, I'm back. So yeah, we are going to be having another gig log, and sorry about that. I had to order my dinner. We're having a Jersey Mike sub, which is amazing. I love Jersey Mikes. Let's see. Oh, they're from, I guess, New Jersey. That's why they're called Jersey Mikes, because it's New Jersey type of subs. So yeah, I had to order my my dinner. So we'll just type in, okay, Wall Township, New Jersey. So Wall Township, New Jersey. So that's why it's called Jersey Mike's, and we're actually gonna New Jersey sub for dinner. So be on the lookout for a gig log on Monday. So I am so glad I have my music from the DJ record pool, or else I would have been screwed when it comes to the music. Because I don't want to play any explicit lyrics of any kind, especially being at church. A lot of people get furious on what type of music I'll be playing. So I got to be very careful what I play at the church on like tomorrow. And tomorrow we're having barbecue, I think. So I guess I'll be eating. So I'll have the music playing, and yes, it'll be awesome. When's your gig? Tomorrow. And we're just bringing the laptop, nothing else, just the laptop. So we're just bringing the laptop and just using the Spotify app, as you can probably see here. That's what I'll be using, the Spotify app. Since it's not that long, it's only like an hour or so long. And I'm not gonna be deep, and I'm not gonna be playing music all that much because we still got worship, we still got games, we still got we still got a sermon. Yeah, we still have a sermon, we still have worship, and we still have games. It's still a normal Sunday at Beach Church Youth, which is where I volunteer. This is just part of my volunteer work. I was thinking about bringing my controller and my laptop with everything else, but that's just way too much to carry around at one time. So yeah, my next DJ gig is tomorrow, but the gig log is coming out on Monday, so I can have time to edit and to make the thumbnail and to figure out how long this gig log is going to be. My last gig log was so long. I cannot believe it. So yeah, my next gig is tomorrow, August 9th. August 9th. But it's still part of it still counts as volunteer work since it is part of my volunteer work. Which do you think is better, black or white table scrims? I don't know. I mean, white table scrims have more benefits to it, and that's adding a light bar to light up the entire table. But I guess black is if you don't really want to light up your table, you can get black. I'm more of a black type of guy because it matches my speaker stand scrims, but I kind of like the white too. So I kind of like both. So it's like a 50-50 chance of the table scrim. So I just purchased the Imbros because I thought it was supposed to be all black, but you get what you get. So that's just something I have to deal with. And I kind of like that white scrim. It matches up with the table, and yeah, it matches up with my table, and I don't really want it to look too bland. So it's a good thing I got the white, because white, yeah, black, white, black. That's a good pattern from left to right when it comes to scrims. Black, white, black. And with the table, we're actually going to get an Adj mega bar to light up the table. Maybe for Christmas. Who knows? But it'd be nice to get a light bar for Christmas, and I can light up the table in 2021. So 2021 is going to be an amazing year for gigs, especially with my new table cover, my new table scrim, the light bar, my speakers, which are my Ion Topane Maxes, my new speaker stands, the Ultimate Support TS100Bs, my new flight case, my DJ box. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite. So none of them are really better. I mean, I guess it just depends on your personal preference when it comes to the color of speaker stand or table cover. I mean, there's also white. Like, there's different colors out there. Like, when we search on Amazon, yeah, we'll go to Amazon and we'll search for table scrim for DJs. So none of them are really better. I guess it just depends on personal preference when it comes to black or white. But Damien Cross did say that white scrims are good too, especially when adding a light bar to it, and it'll look amazing. So yeah, when you type in table scrim, so it doesn't really matter which one is better. But I guess if you're doing outdoor gigs, black. If you're doing a lot of indoor events, white. But if you're doing both, I would definitely keep both. Especially, I'm actually going to keep the Utopia kitchen for outdoor events, since it already has a teeny hole in it from a lot of use. Let's say when I purchased the Utopia kitchen, it had to be a while ago, like early this year. It had to be. So we're going to search for my Utopia kitchen table cover. Whenever I bought it, because I can't remember when I purchased it. It was in the last 6 months, so we'll go to 2020. All the purchases from this year. I know I purchased it this year. So none of them were really better. My Utopia kitchen 4-foot stretchable tablecloth I purchased on January 31st. January 31st. So I purchased it at the end of January of this year. 4-foot table. Yeah, it was a 4-foot table cover. After for like 7-8 months, maybe 9 months. Yeah, it's seen a lot of usage. It's okay. So this one is a tablecloth. So it's a spandex tablecloth that covers up the entire table. That's basically what tablecloth means. It covers up the entire table. But this one is spandex. It'll stretch out and it'll look amazing. So for me, it'll be both. I like both. White doesn't look too bad. Yeah, the white doesn't look too bad. It makes the table stand out from the rest of the DJ gear, especially the speakers. Because with the speakers, I bought the ProRec 360 speaker stand Scrims, and those are black. And having it to blend, it looks kind of boring. So it's a good thing I got white to really make it stand out from the speaker stands, like the speaker stand Scrims and whatever I have, because I have an all black setup, or I used to have an all black setup, and now I have a white table Scrim, and I'll definitely be using that one. So I don't really have a favorite, or maybe I don't really think none of them are better than the other. I guess just based on what's your favorite color, white or black. See, I would go with whatever works best for your setup. Because I did purchase my Utopia kitchen, which don't get the Utopia kitchen because there's like a teeny hole, and it's barely noticeable. So yeah, I bought the table cover. Yeah, I bought the table cover when I bought my park hands and my Adj Light Bar. So yeah, it's been 7 months, 8 months since I purchased that, and it was delivered today. The Ambrose Black Table Scrim custom DJ facade for a 4-foot table with wiring pockets. So when you on stage, SSA 100 speaker / lighting stand skirt 2-piece. Your connection's it's unstable. Okay, sorry about that. You gotta be careful with that. My internet is the worst. See, I try to order a black table scrim, but the I guess when they mean black, I guess a black bag, a black carrying bag. I don't know. So I guess now I have a table scrim that has its own carrying bag. That's pretty cool. So, so yeah, I don't really have a favorite. With the white, we actually have huge plans for that and to get a light bar to light up the table. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. I mean, we don't have to light up if we don't want to and just keep it white. Because a table cover is a table cover. It doesn't really matter what color you get as long as it gets the job done. But I think Imbros, based on, just testing it out today, I guess I kind of like it so far. We don't have to worry about, holes in that one. And it really hides the front, but it doesn't hide the back. So here's what we're going to do with the speaker cable. With the speaker cable, we're going to run it down the speaker stand scrim towards the back and then up towards the front where my T-on-A4 is, so we can hide as much cable as possible. Take that tip, that 1/4-inch tip, bring it up through the wiring pocket and up to the T-on-A4, and it will hide some of the speaker cables as much as possible. So that's basically a plan for the speaker cables. I guess that's why I was recommended the Imbros, because it's got a wiring pocket. It'll hide some of the cable, off of the actual table itself. It'll hide as much cable as possible up to the T-on-A4, which is soon to be the Yamaha MG10. So in the future, I'm thinking about upgrading my T-on-A4 that I've had for, since April. So April, May, June, July, August. Well, about 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months. I'm getting the Yamaha MG10 because it has the flexibility I need as a wedding DJ. Because I got XLR for my main PA, and I got 1/4-inch for the Micah's Proven 300-foot long-range Bluetooth transmitter. And that's going to connect to my cocktail hour speaker, which is right over there, the Monster Audio Rock and Roller 3. It's a 100-watt speaker, and it's got a good, decent sound to it. So let me show you. So don't go anywhere. Here it is. This here is this here is my cocktail hour setup. Especially for a wedding that I'm doing next year. Yeah, we're doing a wedding next year for a couple of friends of mine from Beach Church who are getting married, who actually got married this year, but want to have their celebration next year. So on May 15th, 2021, we are definitely taking this speaker for cocktail hour. So I'm definitely bringing this for cocktail hour. I got my main PA for the indoor. So for people who want to stand outside, we will definitely have this Monster Audio Rock and Roller 3. This is a Tailgater speaker, and it does sound amazing. So with this speaker, we have to connect it via Bluetooth because I don't want to, run 100 feet of cable from the main PA, from the main system all the way to this speaker right here and up to this auxiliary input. So yeah, it has a auxiliary input of 3.5 millimeters. It even has an output for 3.5 millimeter. And got 1/4-inch for the microphone / guitar and your microphone input. So this is basically a Tailgater speaker. You turn it up, and it's also got USB ports for charging, especially for my phone if I want to connect my phone to that while I'm chilling out on the back porch. So this is actually going to be used as my cocktail hour setup, since I'm no longer using this thing as my main system. I used to use this as my main system before I got the Untitled P Maxes as a gift. So this thing is going to sound pretty loud, especially outside. So this is basically the speaker that we'll be using for a cocktail hour on May 15th, 2021. And as far as the barn wedding is concerned, this year, I think we'll just use the main PA because everyone's going to be set up in the barn for cocktail hour and for the reception. So I don't really need to bring this speaker, but we'll probably have to use one of my Untitled PA Maxes for cocktail hour. Yeah, we'll have to use that for ceremony as well. So yeah, we'll have to, I guess, sacrifice one of my Untitled PA Maxes from the main system and bring it over to the ceremony setup because I don't really have a third PA speaker for ceremony. But maybe in the future, I'll have my main system, which are probably from Mackie. We'll probably have a future Mackie system, the Mackie Thumb 12s with a Mackie Thumb 18 subwoofer. That'll be in the future. Like in the next couple of years, we'll use one of the Untitled PA Maxes for ceremony, so we don't have to worry about sacrificing one speaker from the main system. So what we'll do is we'll set up the main PA, we'll route some of the cables, and we'll hang it right there on the Scrim. And that Scrim, just when you put the speaker on, plug it in, and you're good to go. So this is my cocktail hour system for the Village House at Litchfield. The Village House at Litchfield has a back porch similar to a house, which is why it's called the Village House, because it's decorated and set up like a house, like this type of house. And you know, you got your dance floor. I mean, there's probably like a few feet from the corner where I'll be setting up, and also outside where the cocktail hour is going to be, or where some of the cocktail hour is going to be. And this is just an amazing speaker right here. I've had it since 2017, 2018. So I've had it for a couple of years now, and it's been a great speaker. I mean, I've had it since 2017, so it's been a good speaker ever since then. Yeah? So yeah, guys, this is my cocktail hour speaker. This will be sitting on a porch, and it's going to be less than maybe 300 feet away. I don't even know. I don't know if it's going to be 100 feet away, 200 feet away, 300 feet away. I don't know how much feet it's going to be from my main system to cocktail hour, so it doesn't lag or anything because it's Bluetooth. So if you guys have any suggestions about a wireless system that is very reliable and connected to this type of speaker, let me know. Because the best thing I can go for is a Bluetooth transmitter. Micah's ProVent long-range Bluetooth transmitter, which has that aptX technology, where that low latency, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it has latency, but it has low latency. So it has a little latency, but it's not too bad that it'll, cut everything off and, mess up everything up. It'll mess up everything. I mean, I've been actually looking at the Alto Stealth, but that thing is so expensive. So the best thing for me to do is to stick with the Micah's ProVent 300-foot long-range Bluetooth transmitter. And so about my internet connection, I don't know what's going on. I'll try to turn off the TV and see what we got. So yeah, we'll turn off the TV. So I've been doing some research on different wireless receivers to connect to my system. So we'll look at the Alto Stealth Pro. And DJ Rachel actually did a video about that a little while ago, and it seemed to be very impressive because it's UHF instead of Bluetooth or any other wireless technology. It's UHF, so it'll have a really good range. Wow. So you got the different transmitters. So I'm actually going to look at the Alto Stealth Pro. Yeah, let's look at the Alto Stealth and see what we got. Here we go. Alto Stealth. Wow, that is awesome. Oh, any wireless audio connectivity to any active loudspeaker. Enjoy faster setup and teardown. Eliminate complex cable runs. Dual channel transmitter. It replaces 200. It replaces lots of cabling. But what about if you want to connect it to 3.5 millimeter? If you want to connect to a 3.5 millimeter jack. Includes the transmitter, the receiver, XLR cable, screws. I mean, that's to find a wireless system that connect to just a standard aux jack that you would see on different like on cars and stuff like that. So the Alto Stealth looks pretty cool. Oh, these are the expander packs for the wireless system. I guess we'll just type in wireless transmitters for DJs. Wireless transmitters for DJs. There we go. Yeah, there's on stage. Okay, those are on stage. I don't want anything with XLR. Okay, everything else is like Bluetooth. Alto Stealth Pro, which has... see, I need something that has a 3.5 millimeter jack, and it's UHF. I mean, all we have are just standard... I guess there's just standard XLR. And the best thing to do is to get the Bluetooth transmitter, which I already have. I got a Micros Pro in, and I was looking for Bluetooth transmitters. Well, it's not really a transmitter; it's a transceiver. So it has two different modes: a receiver and a transmitter. So that means I can connect it to my I connected my main PA using RCA and just connect the RCA to 3.5 to the transmitter and just have it, paired up with my phone, and I can play music from the phone, which I think is really cool. So that's when I get my new, so I'll have to use it as a receiver. Yeah, I'll have to use it as a receiver when I get my new mixer, because my new mixer is not going to have Bluetooth, so I have to add Bluetooth, and it works super duper well, and the sound quality is going to sound amazing. So we'll set that. I'm really looking forward to it. So we don't have to worry about getting another transmitter. And it can be very hard to connect to a third speaker. Yeah, it's hard to connect to a third speaker wirelessly. So that's why I bought the Micros Pro 300-foot long-range Bluetooth transmitter, because I had this crazy idea. Since I was doing my first wedding, or going to do my first wedding, I need a cocktail hour speaker, and that is the Monster Audio Rock and Roller 3 that I got from Sam's Club about 2 or 3 years ago, and it still works perfectly. Absolutely perfect. The only problem is you can't connect it to the speaker without tons and tons of cable. So I went online and I purchased a Micus Provin 300-foot long-range Bluetooth transmitter back in March. Yeah, I purchased that thing back in March of this year, and it's been a really good. I actually did a few videos about it. You might remember, me doing the unboxing video, the first test, the product review. It's a great transmitter. It's got low latency. It's got an aptX technology. That's the only thing I have right now as far as wireless connectivity is concerned. I don't have any money for the Alto Stealth Pro, which I would love to have. And maybe just get like a receiver that has 3.5 millimeter and connect to the Alto Stealth. Something like that. I mean, a lot of people do use Bluetooth for cocktail hour. Like DJ Bright Eyes, he has those Alto XLR Bluetooth transmitters or receivers. So it basically adds Bluetooth to any non-Bluetooth speaker, which I think is really cool. So I guess I'm stuck. Let's just see how it works at the wedding, because I haven't really tested out at a wedding yet. If it'll actually work. That means I have to drive all the way to Pawleys Island to the Village House at Litchfield. You see, I have to drive all the way to Litchfield, which is almost in Georgetown, and test it out. Hey, what's up? My buddy from TikTok. Yeah, we actually met through TikTok. 9 Arrow Vlogs. It's the same username as on TikTok. If so, you want to check them out on TikTok. But yeah, as a DJ, I just got to use whatever I can afford. So I've been doing some research on some new DJ gear of what might improve my setup in the coming years. I mean, the last thing to purchase is new speakers, and that's about it. The speakers will actually come after the mixer, the audio mixer. And the audio mixer I was actually looking at was not Behringer, but Yamaha. So I've been looking at the Yamaha MG10 mixer, and those mixers are just amazing, especially with the XLRs on the top and 1/4 inch on the top as well. So you got 2 outputs, 1 1/4 inch and 1 XLR. Though both of them will actually be used, especially for cocktail hour, and especially for cocktail hour, connecting to my transmitter, my Bluetooth transmitter. It'll connect my entire system to my 3rd speaker through Bluetooth with that aptX technology. And basically, with the extended antenna, you can actually extend to back porches and stuff like that. It'll give you an extra 20 to 40 feet of range, so it'll actually work. So, I mean, if Amazon says it works, then it works. It definitely works. So, when I bought the extender antenna, which is the Micus, the boost antenna, it gives you an extra 20 to 40 feet of range to the Bluetooth transmitter, and gives you more than 300 feet of range. It gives you up to 320 to 340 feet of total range. Like, I'm impressed with the long range transmitter. And I also bought the Hosa CMP 153 3.5 millimeter TRS to 1/4 inch cable. This is before I bought the Tiani-4. And I bought this cable right before I bought the Tiani-4 because I was actually going to connect that to the booth. I was actually going to connect to the booth output into the 3.5 millimeter input on the transmitter and then just have it transmit music from Serato into my cocktail hour speaker. So basically what I can do is I can take this computer that I'm live streaming with right now, open up Spotify, have a cocktail hour playlist playing, and it will open up my main laptop here, open up Serato, and I'm good to go. So yeah, I bought this HOSA cable. It's a 3-foot cable because it was going to connect to the transmitter, from the transmitter into the SR2's booth output and just use it as a booth speaker, which does work. Don't get me wrong, it does work. And it was so you get 300 feet of range, but you add 20 to 40 feet of range, 20 to 40 feet of total range. So that is that's a total of 320 to 340 feet of range. That is insane. Especially for medium-sized venues like the Village House at Litchfield. The Village House at Litchfield is a medium-sized venue. It's not really a large venue like hotels, where most people have their wedding receptions. This is a pure wedding venue where it has a gazebo. It's got the dance floor. It's got a place where the DJ can set up. It's amazing. I've actually seen the venue before last year, sometime this year or last year. I've seen it and it looks beautiful. It's a true wedding venue where you can do the ceremony, the cocktail hour, and the reception all in one venue. That is amazing. I mean, a lot of places in the South are like that, where they're just true wedding venues. There's no hotels, none of that for a wedding reception. So there's a lot of things about a true wedding venue, like the Village House at Litchfield. It's so beautiful. It's a medium-sized venue, so we're looking at 200, like 100, maybe 100 to 200 feet of range. So we got plenty of space to work with that transmitter and the extender antenna. We have up to 320 to 340 feet of operating range. That is insane. And with my mixer, it's gonna look and feel amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. And this transmitter, it's actually a transceiver. So yeah, I got the Micus, and Micus is well known for their range, especially with the extender antenna where you can get extra feet of range. Let's take a look at the 1My long range Bluetooth transmitter. It has up to 230 feet of range. Nope, that's poor, especially compared to the Micus. So the Micus is definitely the award-winning for DJs who are just starting out doing weddings. They don't have a full-blown professional cocktail hour setup yet, which is consisted of one of their old speakers along with the Alto Stealth Pro and all that kind of stuff. I'm really looking forward to my gigs. And all of this DJ gear I've been purchasing since COVID, it's really going to help me out when I get back to work. So this was the first thing I bought during COVID, and that was the Micus Probin 300-foot long-range Bluetooth transmitter. In April, I bought the Ep.4. I purchased the Woods 16-gauge, 25-foot extension cord for my speakers. HOSA STX 120-meter quarter-inch TRS to XLR cable. I bought 2 of them. So I bought 2 Woods 5601 16-gauge, 3-prong, 25-foot cable for my speakers. The HOSA, I bought 2 HOSA STX 120M TRS to 3.2 XLR cable. The XLR goes into the speaker. The 1/4 inch goes into the T-4. The Hotech UHF wireless microphone, I had to buy a new one because the old one was actually given to the bride and groom to use for their wedding, which I couldn't have been able to make. And of course, I bought the Pro Rack speaker stand Scrims to cover up my speakers, especially the speaker stands, hide some of the cables. I bought the Ultimate Support TS100Bs, pack of 2. So it's a 2-pack of Ultimate Support TS100Bs. I bought the Life Supply USA 100-foot cables at 15 amp, 125 volt, 3-prong extension cord, which is actually over there on my DJ box as we speak. I bought the Stalwart stackable mobile toolbox on wheels to hide all my cables, pull it out each time so it'll be nice and clean and presentable, especially in the corner. I can keep it nice and neat. 4-way power splitter to plug in. So the 4-way power splitter, one is to be for my main system, speakers left and right, and the last one is going to be used for a light bar to light up my facade, or not my facade, but my table cover. So yeah, all 4 of those, all 4 of those outlets will actually be used. It's a 4-way power splitter. So one outlet is going to be used for my main system, like my controller, my laptop, everything that's connected to the APC power surge protector. And then 2 of those extra ones will be used for my left and right speaker, and the last one is going to be used for a light bar. So I definitely need to work on getting a surge, like a power conditioner. You have to work on getting a ground, like I have to get one of those power conditioners to really, condition the power, as the name suggests. And basically add more outlets. So we definitely need more outlets, especially to run an entire system. So it means I'll have to need one of these splitters, and of course another 4-way power splitter, which would be awful. So I have to make things as simple as possible. So I guess as I buy more DJ gear, the more outlets I would need. Especially for my light bar, my future light bar that will light up my new table facade. Actually, the right term was table scrim. So yeah, my 4-way power splitters for my main system, like my controller, my laptop, as well as the T-4, my microphone, just stuff on the table. And then outlets 2 and 3 will be used for my Iontopy Maxes, and then soon to be my Mackie Thumb 15s or the Mackie Thumb 12s. It's gonna be amazing. Is being a DJ fun? It is fun, especially being an elementary school DJ. I get to go to these elementary school dances and play music for them, have a good time. It's all about partying and making the most of my life. So yeah, being a DJ is definitely worth it in the end. I mean, the DJ gear has never been the most important part about being a DJ. It's all about the clients and their satisfaction. It's about the music that you have in your collection of music. I mean, if you have good music, people will love you. If you have bad music, it's about performing. It's all about performing on stage. If you're on a stage, or just performing in general, it's all about performing, and it's about the music, and it's not about the DJ gear. The DJ gear is to help you become a DJ, and you need the right equipment as well. So the DJ gear is definitely half of that experience being a DJ. So it is definitely worth it in the end. So the more DJ gear I get, the more it's going to improve the DJ experience, especially getting a sub, 2 tops, yeah, 2 tops and a sub, professional speakers. As of right now, I have the Ion 12P Maxes. Those are party speakers, which are, the ones that light up. Those are really cool. I love those speakers. They sound amazing. And I'm not going to listen to what other DJs say about my DJ gear. My DJ gear is fine the way it is. I mean, each DJ has their own taste in DJ gear and music and how they perform, their skills. I really need to work on my craft. I haven't been working on my craft hardly, especially since COVID, but I have been working on it from time to time and really practicing. And I'm actually doing really good so far. With the SR2, it's basically a party controller because it has features to go from one song to the next. So it's basically a party controller. It's not really for club use because it doesn't have 4 decks. Like, it doesn't have that 4-deck mixing where you have 4 different up faders. So the SR2 is great for radio DJs to switch from one song to the next. I kind of like that SR2. What type of music do you do? I'm basically an open format DJ. I play Christian music. I play pop music. I play country music. I play old school, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s music, as well as 90s music, 2000s, 2010s, up until the current date. I'll let you know all the music I play. So I'm actually going to go to my Serato DJ Pro and tell you guys all. So I'm basically an open format DJ. I download any songs that will, appeal to me as a DJ. So mostly pop because I'm a school dance DJ. I'm a church DJ. So I'm basically an open format DJ. I have a lot of hip hop. I got a lot of R&B. I have a lot of rap. So So I'm basically an open format DJ. So I have decades, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. I have a lot of Spanish party for my Spanish events, if we have any Spanish events. I got remixes, just to have a more upbeat version of that track that people request. I got reggae, EDM, hip-hop, disco, country, classic rock, Christian. I got holiday music for holiday parties. I got short versions of like disco, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s, 80s and back, 2019, 2020, remixes, and also 50s and 60s. All short versions to help me mix a little bit better. I got holiday music, everything from Cinco de Mayo to St. Patty's Day to Halloween to Valentine's Day to 4th of July to Christmas. I have everything. So my genres are reggae, EDM, hip hop, disco, country, classic rock, and Christian. Hits by year, I got 2019 and 2020. That's cool. It is cool. I got my iTunes media, everything from. I got a lot of I got a lot of dance music. I got a lot of children's music. Got a lot of old school music. I got some kid-friendly music, everything from pop to soundtracks to top 40 to dance music. Everything that appeals to a kid is in the kid-friendly playlist. Slow dances for father and daughter, because I am a wedding DJ. I'm about to become a wedding DJ. Party anthems, everything hip hop to rock to hip hop to pop, rock, country, you name it, it's all in there. Summer party, basically, summertime tunes to get you excited for summertime, and also we got some transitions. I'm not a nerd. So yeah, I got a lot of awesome music. I'm really looking forward to these DJ gigs and stuff. You tell them. Let me vibe, man. I mean, I can't help that I have to wear glasses. It's part of my vision. I don't have perfect vision, so I have to wear glasses. I mean, intelligent dude. Okay, yeah. So I got so many songs within my Serato DJ Pro application here. So we have my Lacy hard drive to store up to 32,000 tracks, Okay. It's just I don't really like that word nerd because, I mean, nerd isn't really it's not the appropriate term. So I got tons of music in my collection. And I just choose the ones that have the right vibe and that will fit the party just fine. So I'm going to my party anthems, go down to maybe some Planet Rock from, it's a hip hop track. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's called Planet Rock. I love that song. I got the most popular party tracks. I mean, I know how to party, man. I know how to party. But yeah. What else do we have? Okay, we got Title. Yeah, we got my music in Title. Party Hits for the Dance Floor. Peaceful Hawaiian. Hawaiian music, elementary, Easter, Christmas. It's amazing. Sounds coming from you. Yeah, it is coming from the laptop speakers. But I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to connect it to my Monster Audio Rock and Roller 3. I'm going to connect it via Bluetooth. See, to be a DJ, you have to know the technical side of how to work your DJ gear. So I'm actually going to connect it to the Rock and Roll 3. There we go. It's connected to Bluetooth, and just press play. What else do we have? Reggae, if we want, reggae. Feeling all right. So, yeah.
Feeling all right, yeah. We're feeling good, we're feeling all right, yeah.
This is Hawaiian reggae, man. Can you play a song I made? No? Because I don't know where to find it. I'm using Tidal. Yeah, I'm using Tidal within Serato DJ Pro. Yeah, this is all coming from Tidal. And let me tell you, streaming is definitely the future of being a DJ. I actually got my own mixes I made.
Number one, it's your boy DJ Coolbang. Welcome to the first episode of a brand new podcast here on Mixcloud. It's called Party Time with DJ Coolbang. And the first song of the mix is DJ Turn Up by Yellow Claw.
Yeah, it's an automatic mix. Search Eminem. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got it. Man. Sounds really good. The bass. Let's see. We're actually gonna pause that. Let's see if I can find it. Do you do cuss words? Nope, all clean. I do nothing but clean music. Since I'm a kids party DJ, I gotta keep it clean. Because most of the gigs I do are at my church, so I don't do curse words at all. And especially when I hear someone on the radio, I was like, what did he just say? So yeah, I don't do curse words. Well, can't find it. There's no search results. Makes sense. Yeah, it does. Especially, DJing at a church. You can't have curse words at a church. I gotta keep everything clean, so I download nothing but clean music. Like this right here. Catchy song. It's okay. No problem. Yeah. Oh, from the second Lego movie. Catchy song. I'm gonna make you happy. Actually, I have kid-friendly hip-hop music. That's pretty cool. Oh man, this is so cool having kid-friendly hip-hop songs. Oh man, I love this song. I love this song. So this is all from my DJ record pool, BPM Supreme. Let's see here. And if we can play, let's see if we can find Baby Shark. The one we played at the Daddy Daughter Dance. Here we go. Sounds really good. This is called the Tech House remix for Baby Shark. It's a really good song. Really good song. I'm really impressed. Really impressed with this. Sounds really good. And this song, oh man, the kids started jumping, man. I love this song. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But I did try to search for that song that guy wanted to hear, but there's no search results at all. So, yeah. Yeah? Okay. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this awesome live video stream. I'll catch you guys later on tomorrow or Monday, maybe for another live stream. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a brand new video or when I go live. So next time, DJ Cool Thing out. Peace. Boom.